Simple and plain. To be the best, you have to win. That's why I play the game.
What's good, Laker fans? Welcome back to the channel, man. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I hope you've really been enjoying some Lakers preseason action. It's always good to see the purple and gold back playing some ball, but unfortunately, like every season, injuries do happen, and injury has struck the Lakers even before the official NBA season has started, and as Dave McMenamin reports, Trevor Ariza will miss approximately 8 weeks after undergoing surgery on his right ankle. The team announced on Wednesday Ariza has been sidelined for the majority of training camp with this injury. So it seems to me that this injury might have occurred during training camp or during the training camp that the Lakers spent out at Las Vegas. But yeah, not good news for Trevor Ariza. He's going to be out for the first 8 weeks, essentially for the Los Angeles Lakers. And he was rumored to be, you know, that player that's going to start at the small forward position, with the news that Anthony Davis is going to play the majority of his minutes at center, and then LeBron James is quite likely to move to the power forward position as well. So that means that the depth of the Lakers is already going to be challenged. But the good news is that we definitely have a lot of depth to cover that small forward or power forward position, depending on what they do with LeBron James now that Trevor Ariza is no longer available. But here is where I'm going to be looking at guys like Kent Bazemore to really step up and take that defensive role that Trevor Ariza was most likely going to play, because alongside Trevor Ariza, I think Kent Bazemore is definitely our best wing defender, and that's definitely a really, you know, underrated spot, and you really need to have a good defender to defend those attacking wing players that you're going to come up against every single night, especially in the West when you have guys like Paul George and Devin Booker and those type of players that can really light it up. You need those defensive guys to throw a body at those sort of offensive players to make it hard for them to score against the Los Angeles Lakers. So I'm definitely looking at players like Kent Bazemore to step into this role, and he'll possibly even start if the Lakers see LeBron James as their starting power forward this season. And I'm definitely confident that Kent Bazemore can really fill that role, because he's a defensive-minded player. He gets after guys, and he's shown some signs that he's ready to play. You know, that's what I've seen from him in the first 2 preseason games. He was present on the defensive end, and he was also getting after it on fast breaks, and has that ability to knock down the 3-point shot. And he's a very similar player to Trevor Ariza in that sense as well. He's a 3-and-D player that's, you know, going to be after it defensively and knock down that 3-point shot. So I don't think we'll miss out too much in terms of what Trevor Ariza can bring to the table, because we do have a guy like Kent Bazemore who's very similar in that way, and he's going to cover that spot well. And then I'm looking at a guy like Carmelo Anthony, you know, who's just a flat-out scorer who can play the small forward position or the power forward position, and we can just lean on Melo now to step into that role, possibly play some, you know, extended minutes now that Trevor Ariza's out. And again, you can just throw him the ball. We know what Melo does. He works in the post. He's turnaround jumpers. He can hit the 3-ball at a high level. And, you know, he's going to bring that experience and that knowledge out there on the court. And he's going to get after guys, beyond guys, make guys accountable. And we know what Melo brings to the table. He's just an all-around great performer every single night. And I'm confident that, of course, Melo's going to do the job. But, yeah, injury strikes early for the Los Angeles Lakers. But again, we do have, you know, that depth, and that's what's so good about this team. We're so versatile, and we can cover multiple positions, and we have players that can cover multiple positions and do a variety of different things. And that's why I'm so confident coming into this season that we're going to be able to win in multiple different ways. And that's going to go a long way for the Los Angeles Lakers in winning another championship and bringing it home to the city of Los Angeles. But not good news for Trevor Ariza, but in saying that, we do have a lot of depth to cover him, and I'm confident that we're going to get the job done. But let's hope Trevor Ariza can get back on his feet sooner rather than later and really heal that ankle and get back to playing on the court, because I think he's going to be a very valuable member for this Los Angeles Lakers team moving forward. So let's wish him a speedy recovery. But that's the latest on the Trevor Ariza injury. In my next 2 videos, I'm going to be breaking down the first 2 preseason games for the Los Angeles Lakers and talking about my takeaways from those 2 games. So make sure that you subscribe to the Lakers exclusive YouTube channel so you don't miss out on more Laker updates and reactions just like this one. But for now, it's been your boy Jay. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.